Oh my goodness, friends, if you could see the amount of products that are sitting in front of me, and I can't wait to share them. Beauty, lifestyle, fashion, home. I can't wait to share with you what I found from Amazon this month. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I am super excited to show you everything that I've gotten recently. We have a lot of new people joining, and I am so thankful that you're here with us. If you are just stopping by and you just happened upon this video, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. We'd love to have you a member of our little YouTube community here. We have an amazing bunch of women that support each other and are so good to each other. And I love the positivity and the kindness that is here. Now, that being said, I did a video just very recently where I opened up about my health struggles and my mental health struggles. And I am so blown away by the support that I got from that. There was almost 2,000 comments on that video. It got so many watches immediately. And I believe it's because we as women go through so many of the same things, but we're always feeling like we have to be tough. We have to be on top of things. We have to keep it together because we're the caretakers for everybody else. Well, today, throw off your caretaker coat, sit down with me, and we are just going to have a lot of fun just shopping as a bunch of gals shopping together. I have a numbering system that I use that I hope helps all of you. What I do is I put the number up on the screen of the product. So all you have to do is if you see a product that I'm holding up or that I'm talking about, that number comes up in a prompt. And if you just jot down that number, then when you open up the description box, everything is numbered and you can go to that number and it's much easier for you to find the product that you are interested in. I hope that helps you. Let's get started. Let's start with beauty. Through the Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, the Saint Tropez Self Tan Purity Face Mist. This was on sale for half off then. Unfortunately, we can't get it for half off, but I was so pleased to find it for almost a third off on Amazon. But what this is this is a super fine mist. I really feel like the mist on this is the secret to how beautiful you get your tan. It is super duper fine. It has kind of a nice citrusy fragrance to it, but this is so even and there's so less fuss than anything I've ever used before. You just spray it on. I do this at night right before I do my skincare. I'll spray it on my clean, dry skin. I even have been using it on my arms, which I think is fantastic. I would love to use this everywhere around my body because it's been such a beautiful tanning product. Doesn't turn orange, doesn't streak. It's just awesome. I'm so in love with that. Now, I also wanted to tell you, as far as a beauty item goes, everybody is kind of going gaga over the L'Oreal True Match Nude Serum Foundation, but it does come with this weird goopy, squeezy top or dispenser on the top. I picked a set of 3 of these pumps up to put down in that. The one is already in the Estee Lauder, but I wanted to show you how nice this is. I had to get a wipe out to put the goopy on here. So I want to just take that out and you can discard that top part and then you just put that down in and it's perfect size for it. And then you have a pump dispenser for that bottle instead of the dispenser with just the dropper. And I think it's so great. It comes in a package of 3 and they're very inexpensive. You can buy black ones if you prefer that. Of course, I'm going to go for the blingy gold. I'm going to always go for something that's blingy. Now, I discovered this during the Sephora sale. I had heard everybody talking about that is when they stock up on their Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner. And I was really skeptical about this. So I bought the little size, right? And it comes with their little tin that you actually dump some of the product down in. Well, I loved it so much that I got the Mac Daddy size, but I do want to do a little demonstration for you. So I'm going to pour just a little bit into here. You don't want to put your brush all the way down in it. Just do the tip. So you just barely touch it in there, and then you take a rag of any sort and you just go across it. I hope you got to see how dirty that brush was before I started, but it just is amazing. You get a clean brush in seconds, and you don't have any drying time. You just let it dry for a few seconds and then it's like a brand new brush. Isn't that awesome? I'm so excited about this stuff. Now I wanted to talk about X-Lash. I have talked about this so much on my channel before. X-Lash is a company that reached out to me probably at the very beginning of my channel, so 6 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, and they sent me 1 tube of their eyelash growth serum, and I'm telling you, I was hooked ever since. I went from my eyelashes being nothing, stubby, not thick at all, to my lashes being lush and beautiful, and they just have grown and they are super long, not as thick as I would like them to be, but you can only work with what you have, right? But they really have thickened up a ton, and my eyelashes are really just fluffy, and I love this stuff. Now what's different about this, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of them on the market that are around the $25–30 price point, but this one is a double tube. So most of those are a 3 milliliter and this one is a 6 milliliter. The other beautiful thing about this particular product is that you only have to use it once at night, which I think is really good because most of those say use it morning and night. Now I do know that I have tried using this morning and night and you get even better results. So after a month, you're going to see a little bit of growth. After 2 months, you're going to see a noticeable change in your eyelashes. And I have had so many of you pick this up and love it. And when we couldn't get it during the pandemic, people were just like, where do we get it, Melissa? So it's back in if you're interested, and I will not be without this. If you love this and you use it, leave us a little testimony about it down in the comments section so everybody can hear. Next thing is, don't you hate this? I hate this when I get to the point when my lip glosses are so empty. You can't get the doe foot applicator down in the bottom because it doesn't reach the bottom, and that is so frustrating. But, and these are not new, these are something that I've had around for a while, but I don't talk about them enough. Amazon has these. They have them in all different lengths. These are makeup spatulas. So on one side of the spatula, you have what is like a normal rubber spatula that you use in your kitchen, and then the other side is a spoon. And even though I do take out the stoppers out of my lip glosses or whatever I'm using, sometimes you can't get that stopper out. It's really hard. And Buxom glosses are one of that exact problem. But this will go down in there, and then you just use it as a regular spatula and you get every last drop out of the bottom, and then you have a lot to work with. Now I've already done this once, but you can see all of it that came out on there, and then you get to use up the very last little bit of your product. And this is great for foundations because, you know, a lot of times we can't get to the bottom of a foundation or concealer, and those are the expensive products. So I have loved these. They're indispensable. And you know, whether you have a long tube of, you know, shampoo or something that you use or anything, they have different sizes and it comes in different colors, so that's great as well. If you ever saw Tati do her little velour puff thing that she had, those were great, but honestly they weren't much different than these little puffs that you can get. I get a package of 10. I give them out to my friends, or I use them up. They get, you know, dirty or whatever, but these can be washed as well. It's just a velour puff. You will see Wayne Goss use these all the time. Most makeup artists do use these to rest on as they're doing another, you know, thing. They kind of rest their hand or whatever they're doing, and these are just great. So if you want to like pick up any excess that you have on your face, if you have excess oil, these are perfect to throw in your purse and have them to do that. Or if you want to just pat on a little bit of powder, what I love about it is if I go down into powder and then I flip it like that with my finger, and then I flip it like that with my finger, then I can just put a tiny bit of powder underneath my eyes, because I don't want a lot of powder there because it makes me look cakey and dry, but I do want a little bit to set that concealer, especially in the summer. So being able to get a huge package of these is great, and I just can't live without powder puffs. There's something that I've used for years. Our grandmothers use these. They're indispensable in the makeup industry, and this is very inexpensive. Now, switching over to the guys a little bit. My husband, I got a kit for him from Harry's. This is the shaving kit that I got for him. He loves this. He makes me buy the shaving gel in a big 2-pack. So this is the big one. I don't think it comes with the big one. I think it comes with the smaller one. But Harry's has a ton of different kits that you can buy. I buy my husband the blade, the actual handle with a bunch of spare blades, because my hubby is bald and he does have a little bit of stubble in certain places that is still trying to grow a little bit of hair, but he shaves his head and his face, and he loves these. They're a super close shave. I do use these on my legs and steal it from him, and it is a really nice smooth shave. It does have the conditioning bar on top and then the 5 blades, and I love that I can get him a bunch, and they're not that expensive compared to even the Gillette that you can get when you go to Walmart or something. So I love those. That's part of his routine. We'll kind of switch over to lifestyle a little bit. Do you have an electric toothbrush? Most of us own an electric toothbrush, but we're always forgetting that we need to replace that head every 3 months or so, because they do get soft and then they don't do their job as well. I love my electric toothbrush. My husband bought this for me one year, and I think it was probably the best gift he's ever given me. I absolutely love how clean my teeth get with it, but the little heads that you buy, even when you get them on Amazon, mine is a Philips Sonicare, and they're so dang expensive. So I found a replacement head replacement. Instead of buying the Philips Sonicare, you can buy replacement heads, and each of these will tell you whether or not it will fit your model. So this one is a 6-pack. They come individually wrapped, and you just take off your existing one off of your brush and then put the new one on. This one's pretty new. I just changed this one out, but then you have a whole new toothbrush again. And these are not very expensive. I can't remember the exact amount, but I want to say they're well under $20 for 6 of them. And what a great way to be able to continue to use your toothbrush, your electric toothbrush, and love it and not have it cost you so much to change out the head. So I will make sure that that's linked for you. Also in lifestyle, last month I showed you this cute little, this is called Bare August, and this is a foot file. This was my best selling item in the last month, because I was telling you how nice this is to have in your shower. It's a glass foot file, and it's going to be kind of hard to see, but it has a bunch of little perforations in there, and this glass foot file will take the skin off of your heels or anywhere you have calluses so easily. I'll either get in the shower, and then while I'm in the shower, you can take this in there. I will buff off my feet or my toes or whatever needs it on my feet, and then, you know, my heels are the worst, but then the water will wash away the excess skin. But I also have learned that once I get out of the shower and I have maybe my damp towel next to me, I can still continue to do that. And if you just pop that on the towel, the excess skin will come right out into the towel, and you'll have that clean for your next use. And it's really nice to have the cover that it has too, because then it's not roughing anything up if you put it in a drawer or anything like that, because that is kind of a sharp little file right there. It's very easy to hold in your hand because of its shape. It's just really easy, so you can get a really good grip on it, especially if you have hands like I do that shake, or you have kind of gripping problems with your hands, if you have any sort of a disability there. So this has been wonderful. My husband loves it as well, and yeah, can't go wrong with that. Let's talk about a little bit of fashion. The very first thing I want to talk about are these adorable slippers. I call them my Walmart slippers because they have the Walmart happy face on them. These are so comfortable, and I did see these on TikTok, but they're so nice and they're warm and they're fluffy. They do have a rubber sole, so you can wear them outside to get the mail if you need to, and they come in all different colors. I just think that they're so much fun. Warm, cozy slippers. I have to have 2 or 3 pair of slippers around anyway, and why not look down at your feet and think happy? So I like that so much. I will, of course, list and link my top. I always do. This is a very soft fabric. I believe it is cotton poly blend with a little bit of spandex in it, but I love the cold shoulder effect, or the cutout on the shoulder. And it's just going to be great for going into the summer months because it's very light. It might run just a little bit big. I actually have mine in a medium, and in a top, I usually wear a large. I have been amassing quite a little hoard of butterfly earrings. These are so sweet. These are a little gold earring with the hoop that goes facing forward instead of a hoop that goes this way back towards your hair, but they have that little tiny butterfly on it. They have blue, pink, and green, I believe, and the purple. And last time I showed these, they sold out really quickly. So if you're interested in those, make sure that you jump on that. I also have shown these. I want to show them again. This is an enameled butterfly earring that has the tiny butterfly up here, the bigger butterfly, and then the little tassels that hang down. I love these. And whenever I wear them, I get people commenting on how cute these are. They're so fun. And then in my last video, I did show you these. These are just a cute little, again, enameled butterfly, very small on these with the little string, the little chains that hang down, I should say. But what is so fun about this is the little butterfly sits on the top, and then the little tassels or the chains go in the back. And that's a lot of fun because it creates a lot of dimension on your ears. And then the last one I have to show you is so sweet and dainty. This one is a little rhinestone right here at the top, and then little chains with the butterflies on them down at the bottom. And I love these. These are so pretty, and they catch the light when you're wearing them. And I'm somebody that really loves the dangle earrings because I have shorter hair. Even when I had my longer hair, everything got lost. All of my earrings got lost. So I'm a bigger earring wearer. So I really love those as well. This purse is faux leather, or the vegan leather. And this one has a couple of compartments inside. It has the divider with the zipper in the back. And then you have 2 compartments for your sunglasses and your cell phone up here in the front. I love the color of this. It is a very light blush color, so it's the pink, but it's kind of a muted pink, and I like that about it. I love all the details on it. The details are in gunmetal. There's a zipper over here. These are pockets that you can use for pockets. I have a tendency not to do that very much, but then it has the buckles on it, and in the back it also has another just little pocket that you can use. This does come, and I couldn't find it. This does come with another little makeup bag that you can throw in there. And if you wanted to put like maybe your credit card and your phone and your keys in that, and you had your purse, you could just take that out and take that with you if you wanted to. By the way, I will put up a picture so that you can kind of see what that size truly is on someone. And then I decided that during the summer, I didn't really want to carry my big purse around that much. When my back hurts or my back aches, I don't like to carry around a ton of purse, and I have a tendency to fill my purses until they're like 80, 90 pounds with everything but the kitchen sink in there. So I have loved having this. Again, this is like a blush color, but it's kind of along the lines of purple as well. You have the zipper pocket in the back. It is the faux leather again, and you have the buckle right here. That is so cute, but it's actually just a snap pocket and another zipper pocket. These 2 zipper pockets on the side right here, they do have pockets that go in as well. And then you have the inside, and the inside is kind of just one pocket, but you do have the back zipper pocket, and then again the 2 pockets up at the top right here. Yes, 2 pockets up at the top right here that you could keep your phone and possibly your wallet in, or your keys or whatever, to find those. I love this one. It's very light, and it really has been great for me to just carry just the bare essentials in. I'll put a lip gloss, my phone, my wallet, and my keys in here, and that's all I have in there. So it's not heavy at all. So I have been really liking this one. And again, I will put a picture up on the screen so that you can see it on a person and how big it is on a person. Okay, these aren't fashion, but I wanted to talk to you about them because I think that these would make the cutest gift when kids are going back to school. If you know somebody that loves to write in a journal, if you yourself like to have pens around and you don't want to lose them, look how stinking cute these pens are. First of all, they have that big, huge fake crystal on the top. And so they're like, oh, these are kind of bougie. They come in these velvet holders that you can give them as gifts, but they come in a set. Well, they come in all kinds of different set sizes, but this is so much fun. There's a silver one in here. There's a polka dot rose gold. There's a plain rose gold. There's a regular gold one. And then there's a white one with the rose gold on it. I am in love with these. They are so fun. It is just a twist up pen that you can write with, and it also comes with 5 refills that you can use. I just thought these were so stinking cute when I saw them. I've never seen anything like it, and for being so inexpensive and a pen that you can actually use, how much fun is that? I just was really excited. I also want to show you one of my husband's favorite things that I have found lately. We bought these pepper and salt mills, the grinders. So you can see down in the bottom that it has the peppercorns and then the big grains of salt. Now let me show you. This is so much fun. So I have to get like a little towel here so that you can see. These are automatic ones, and you turn this upside down and it does the grinding for you. Did you see the light that came on at the same time? Look at the light that's on there, so you can see how much that it's dispensing onto your food. Is that the coolest thing or what? These are battery powered, and you can adjust them in the top right here. You can adjust them. If you turn them down tighter, you get a finer milled salt or pepper. If you let it out looser, it's a little bit more coarse. These are just the funnest thing. My family has just loved them. I love having them just because they look a little bit bougie sitting on my countertop, but it's also a fun thing when people come over. And I think this again would be a fantastic gift for a guy. And I also think it would be a great gift for a couple on their anniversary. So I love those. I think they're just one of those things that, yeah, that's bougie, but hello, I think that's adorable. The very last thing that I'm going to talk about are something that I love. Now, I know we don't, want to eat a lot of candy or anything, but these candies right here are absolutely yummy. And I first found them at Marshall's, and it was like a seasonal thing when you could get them, and then I had to find them. I mean, I was like, these are so good. Okay, so if you don't like sour, you're not gonna like these. These are a hard candy, an orange hard candy, and then they have this sour that releases while you're sucking on them. It is just so good. My whole family loves these. My brother-in-law asked me to get him some of these. My mother has asked me to get her some of these after I gave them a few of them. So this is great. On Amazon, you can get a huge bag of them, and don't tell anybody, but I buy it in the huge bag. I think it's 5 pounds. It might be 3 pounds, but whatever it is, they're so good. And every person that I've ever introduced to them wants more. So this can be a great gift as well, or as, something that you want to just stick into a bag as a little bit extra, part of what you're doing. So these are really good, really yummy. I definitely suggest those. All right, I think that's it for my Amazon finds. I hope that you did enjoy seeing all of these. I have so much fun on Amazon all the time. And it's just one of those places that I can go down, the TikTok rabbit hole, the Amazon rabbit hole. It's all real. It's all real for the girl here. So I hope that you guys are all doing well. Do you have things on Amazon that you get over and over again, or that you got and you were surprised at how good they were? I would love to hear that from you down in the description or down in the comment section. That would be great. Don't forget, everything is listed in the description box, and you can go there and shop with a number. Thanks so much for being with me today. Please give the video a thumbs up on your way out of here. I will talk to you very soon. Come back and visit with me in my next video. I love you, friends. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.